Hello, Miguel.
Good
Uh, Good morning.
morning.
Uh,
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I feel this morning the weather is much better than yesterday because yesterday was very cold and it was rainy, rain also. So,
Mm,
but in this morning, it start it start to has sunny again. Yeah.
mm,
Despite that, it's quite cold. It's still quite cold.
yeah. Is it like in the 20s or the 10s
For uh,
temperature?
for the temperature, I feel it's like 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
It's the same as here.
Yeah. I need to close my door because it's quite loud at my side.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Did you get to read the article?
Yes, I read it. Yeah.
All right, so then let's get to it. So do you find it surprising that Wilhelm scream is in so many movies?
Hmm. First of all, this sound is familiar to me, and
Mhm.
and I kind of a bit surprised in that find out that this sound is appear over 400 movies and TV shows, and including the famous movie of such as The Lord of the Rings or even Toy Story.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, it's an iconic sound. Uh, you know, I think like it is one of the most overused scream sounds in movies because
Yeah,
I can tell you, I just watched so many TV shows and movies and heard this sound.
yeah. It's good to for this article to attack the sound because I am curious and while reading this article, I was thinking that I will search it after reading, but of course it's good that there is a sample that attacked it in this article. When I play it, yeah, it's quite funny scream, yeah,
Hmm.
funny scream and exaggerated sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And, uh, how many movies have you heard this sound in? Do you know?
Uh, I don't remember because despite that this sound look sounds familiar to me. Uh, yeah, I don't remember, but I think it's a lot of movie I have watched that have in this sound. This sound.
I think I would say that I probably heard it in more than a dozen, you know, TV shows and movies, throughout the years. And usually it was so, how to say, it was played in a scene that it didn't make any sense, right? That they should play that sound.
Yeah,
Or or I even heard it in some drama films. Um, and in those it was okay
yeah,
because they played it in a scene where they were trying to make it funny,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. I think
So
so. yeah, I think for this situation, this show is not scary for me, but it's more than funny, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty exaggerated.
Yeah,
Um, do you think you'd enjoy working in the film industry?
yeah. Recently, I I have been starting to record my videos and post it on my YouTube channel, and I have to say that I quite enjoy to for editing, for filming and editing the videos.
I,
So
I I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, Koi.
actually, it's a YouTube channel of my wife and me and I. Yeah,
Okay.
um, we started to doing it because we want to record our memories together, and then in the future we can look back in these videos. And YouTube is kind of types of storage. We can use it to save our videos.
Mm. You're gonna have to tell me what that channel is,
Yeah.
Koi, later.
Do you want to? Yeah, let me introduce a little bit of my channel for you. Just take maybe because we need more subscribers right now. Yeah, I did some videos about some traditional event like death anniversary, uh,
Mm.
and how to make Vietnamese food. Yeah,
Mm.
you can watch it when you have time. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me give the link for you. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
What sort of role would you want if you worked in the film industry?
I would like to join the filming and editing video process.
Mm.
Yeah. And I think uh, becoming an actor is also interesting for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
What are some classic movies you think everyone should see?
Classic movies. I mean, classic movies is movie from long times ago. Old movies.
Yeah, it could be from like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah. For American movies, I would recommend the Forrest Gump. Yeah,
Mm.
that's one of the classic movies. I think everyone should watch. Um, Let me remember if there's any Vietnamese movies that I want to recommend. Because actually recently I don't watch Vietnamese movie much.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. But not classic movies, but recently there's famous movies in Vietnam that even go spread further to the international to get it international reputation. Yeah,
Mm.
its name is Lửa Đỏ. me a minute. Mm, I don't know why I forgot the name of it.
It's probably been a while.
No, it's just two words.
It's a two-word movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a theater movie. It's not a episode. Okay, I think I will send it for you later.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. Um, yeah, you just if you remember and find it later, you can just
yeah,
send it.
yeah, it's kind of annoying feeling. I don't know why I forget its name.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's move on.
Yeah. How often do you go to the cinema?
Um, it depends. Because when I was with my wife, we are we was often went to the cinema. But now
Hmm.
because I don't want to go to the cinema alone. That's
Hmm.
why for maybe 2 or 4 months I haven't I haven't went to the cinema. Do you
Yeah.
often go to the what movie in cinema, Miguel?
No, no, it's been years since I've gone to a movie theater.
Yeah,
Here, there's plenty of movie theaters uh, because cinema is so important in the Indian culture, right? Like it even surpasses music, right?
oh,
Like there's like no actual music industry here because because the cinema music predominates, right? It is not related to movies, right?
yeah,
The best you can hope for is like I actually heard of a new thing here.
oh,
It's called a reality show singer performer.
singer performer.
So all
Oh,
they do is perform on these reality shows.
yeah,
That's it. And there's plenty of people that do that, and I don't think there's I have my doubts about how much money that you would earn doing that sort of thing.
yeah. Uh, I don't know how much they will run. Also, but in Vietnam, uh, there are many reality shows at the same,
Mhm.
and I think nowadays they are quite popular.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. But Vietnam has a music scene, right, compared to India,
Uh,
because like
yeah,
because like I heard of like Vietnamese classic songs.
yeah,
And like a few years ago, maybe about 10 years ago,
mm,
there was this collective that started in the US. It was called 88 Rising, right? And this collective of people,
yeah,
they were trying to introduce music from East Asia, right?
yeah,
And they started, at first, it was like modern stuff,
mm,
but then they started releasing like classic songs from places in Southeast Asia,
yeah,
the North, uh, and and it was popular for some time,
Yeah.
uh, but I don't know what happened. Um, it was getting popular in the U.S. Like people from Vietnam were coming to perform
Oh.
right in the
Oh.
U.S.
Yeah. What is it called, Miguel?
The collective, it was called 88 Rising.
ADA Horizon.
88 Rising.
ADA Rising.
Yeah. But apparently something went wrong,
Oh.
and
Oh. This is the
they
first
didn't
time
succeed.
I heard about this story, Miguel. Because in the US, there's a um, mm, Vietnamese music studio that is very famous within the Vietnamese communities in the US, and it's called Thúy Nghe Paris by Night.
Mm,
Yeah. Uh, about the ADA Rising, I think I never heard about this before.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty secret, unless you were on the internet, you didn't
Mm.
really hear about it at that time. It started like, I think it was 2015, 2016, around that time, I think.
Yeah. Wow. They are Asian youngster.
Mm.
Yeah. It's nice.
Let's go to the next one. So, what are some of the best movies you've seen recently?
Best movie I have seen recently. Oh, Avatar. Avatar, the third episode, Fire and Ash.
Mm.
Have you watched it, Miguel?
I didn't watch, but I heard that um, it was surprisingly good.
Yeah. Uh, um, One thing that I regret is I didn't go to the movie theater to watch the film. I watched it at my
Mhm.
home, uh, and of course when I watch a fantastic movie like Avatar at my home, I didn't really experience the best of the technology from the movie. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, are there any upcoming movies you're excited about?
Upcoming movies. Hmm. For upcoming movies, I don't. Yeah, I don't have any upcoming movies to say about because actually for me, movie is just not my ticket passion. If there are new movies that I feel like I like to watch it or it's um, kind of interesting for me, I will spend time to watch it. Um, but I would say I am not a big fan of movies.
Mm. Not even like old ones, like Taxi Driver, The Godfather, A Few Good Men, like these classic movies.
Oh, yeah. Godfather, I have watched that film and also
Mm.
read a little bit of the novels.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. I still haven't watched many of the classics. Like, for example, there's a movie called Casablanca. This is considered like one of the greatest films of all time. It's like from the 60s, I think,
Yeah, yeah. Uh, do you know the film uh, about the white fly with a white, fly with a white, gun with the white,
What was it called?
gun with the white.
Gone with the Wild.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
1930s. I remember 1930s, 1940s movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I haven't watched this one
yeah,
either.
yeah. Uh, I don't never watch this one either. But recently I found out that this one is the movies with the best revenue in history.
Hmm.
Yeah. Even the its revenue is even over the revenue of the series Avatar.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
In
remember.
today's money,
Yeah,
right?
I remember with its revenue, its total revenue is 400 billion US dollar.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's a
kind of
lot.
surprising for me. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That name always comes up when they say best films of all time.
yeah,
Of course, it's based on a book also, and the book is also quite popular.
yeah,
Gone with
yeah,
the Wild. Um,
yeah.
um, what is the oldest movie you've ever watched? The oldest one.
Oldest, oldest one I ever watched. Actually, I don't remember, Miguel. Maybe the Forest will be the oldest movie I've ever
Okay.
watched. Yeah,
No, well, if you watch The Godfather, then Godfather would be older because that was from the
yeah,
70s, I
yeah.
think.
But Godfather has not had more than one version.
No, there's sequels to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
sequels.
there's a one, there's a two, and I think there was a third. I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think
yeah.
for between the Godfather and the Forest Room, I think I watched it. I watched them near, um, at the time near each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oldest film I ever watched, I think, is Metropolis. That's a silent film,
Hmm.
but
Metropolis.
it's yep, it's just called Metropolis, and the it's about the future actually. So I think it was like the first movie that ever had you know an uh, like image. I don't think it was a real robot. I don't
Yeah,
think so. I think it was a person inside,
yeah,
but it was I think the first film that portrayed an image of a robot,
yeah,
and they have like this big city, right? Like future city. Uh, um, yes, it's very interesting.
yeah,
Um, and well, I won't spoil too much of it, but the story is about this rich guy, right? He's a youngster, and he's the son of one of the powerful people in
yeah.
the society and of the future. But he's a very moral, young person,
Mm.
and he doesn't like. I think he sees what's happening with the workers,
Yeah.
right? Like how they're working, like the human workers, they work below the city, and they make sure that the machines are all running,
Oh, yeah.
right? And he sees this and he's horrified, and he goes to his father, and what's going on? Why are we doing this to people?
Yeah.
And of course, his father says, well, why do you even go down there? And say this is how things are.
Mm.
You have to grow up because
Yeah.
one day you're gonna run this also.
Yeah.
And he runs away and he meets this underground group of people,
Mm.
right? And they're all living underground in some caves and stuff. And he finds a religious symbol because there's no religion in this future,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
And he sees a cross, right, for the first time, and the people explain to him what this is, right? And he joins their resistance, right? He tries to go and change the society, right?
Yeah.
But actually, I never got to finish the film.
Oh.
I think I got maybe to the middle or
Yeah.
almost the end, so I don't know what happens.
So it's a long movie.
I don't think so. I think it must be like an hour
Oh.
long. Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah. It's like a sci-fi movie.
Yep.
I think so.
I think it might have been the first sci-fi movie ever.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And it's silent, so there's no talking, right? There's like it shows you the dialogue in a black screen.
Wow.
But it's a nice movie.
Yeah.
I
It's nice.
recommend watching.
It's a nice story.
Yeah. But all right, boy. We'll finish it off here.
Yeah. Yeah. Great to see you and have a rest. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah.
You too, boy.
See
Have a
you.
good one. See you in the next one.
Yeah.